Sup, y'all? Uncle Eddie coming at you. Hope all is well. Um, Working on the window. The putty is not staining. I put about 5 coats of this golden oak on it, and it's kind of yellow-ish. It's not coming out like this. This is golden oak on this. I can't tell. This isn't pine. I'm thinking it's maybe. I don't think it's poplar either because I don't see the obvious green signs of green, and that's part of the wood. It's not. No matter how old it gets, it still has green in it. So it might be linden, maybe. It's kind of like a mediocre hardwood, softwood, but I don't know. It's whatever was available at the time, and it's not white pine or yellow pine. But so what I'm going to try to do is I'm probably going to put. I've got a darker stain, a dark walnut for the putty only. If I can get the putty to look close to, if I can get the putty that is here, and of course on the sides and there, and of course a big blotch, a big part of it on the back of this thing. If I can get that to look close to this color, then I'll do the whole, I may do the whole thing. Or I may do, what I may do is do a two-tone. I might do the top and the bottom dark and the sides lighter. I don't know. Well, I mean, it's for painting, so it should have some kind of artistic value. At least that's what I think. But we'll see. So let me, I gave this a shake earlier. Where's my little thingy? The old painter's tool. Open cans of paint, open bottles of beer back in the day. I don't drink anymore. I don't do that stuff, man. I haven't had a drop in 23 years, which sounds crazy, but not for me, man. I had a real problem with it. I liked it entirely too much, and yeah, got myself in a lot of trouble with it. So let's see how this is going to be. If it doesn't look right or come out right, I'll just, I'm sure it'll take several coats to do it. I'm trying not to get it on the wood itself either. Maybe it'll be alright. Maybe. And I'll do several coats of it, so. It might come out that way. I'll probably do the bottom. Let me do the bottom too. Yeah. Oh, no, that's gonna look nice. I think it is gonna work. 2 or 3 coats of it maybe, and I just have to keep it separate from, keep this dark stain separate from the actual wood, because the actual wood stain is the golden oak. But the putty, because of its the properties and the way it sets up and creates a like a highly water resistant or moisture resistant coat or skin or however you want to see it, I figure it makes it harder for the stain to truly penetrate into the putty. So into this wood, well, it was a putty, now it's like a brick, but yeah, I think that might work. So we'll see. Probably another coat or 2 of that. Now it's kind of humid, so drying time is going to take a lot longer than I would like, but it is what it is. And I'll probably do the inside. I'll do the putty to match. Oh no. Anyway, so I've been watching more videos about the Kylie Rodney case, and I saw Zavgro was on this morning briefly, and I heard somebody, or I heard you say, or maybe somebody, or I read somebody said in your chat that something about sobriety. That's a good thing. I've been clean sober a long time, and I hope that just watching you react to what some certain people were saying and stuff. Don't let these people stress you out, woman. It's just not worth it, man. And I I know originally when I got clean and sober, all the people who were who I thought were my friends were truly my associations. I cut them all out of my life. All of them. I had to. When it comes to being in recovery, at least for me, I have to be stingy about it. It's about me. I ain't worried about the rest of this world. Sorry, not when it comes to that. You know, addiction owned me for such a long time, and there's not enough printable money on this planet to make me ever go back to it. Nah, I like my freedom. You know, in more ways than most people could imagine. So I just kind of wish I'd learned that earlier. That's my only regret. All the years I wasted. I wasted like 15 years under the influence and missed so much. And now I just see the world in a whole different way and appreciate all the little things, the little sounds, the colors, the critters, and all that stuff. And now I try to share it with y'all, and hopefully you like it. If you do, great. If you don't, okay, that's cool. It ain't for everybody, but this whole true crime thing, I kind of got really absorbed into it, and I don't know, man. It really, even with all the talk and all the ideas and the thoughts and the opinions and what I've even had on it, all that stuff doesn't matter. All that matters is that they figure out what happened, and if justice needs to be served, if foul play was involved, then it gets served, and hopefully that young woman can rest in peace, and eventually her family hopefully be able to grieve the way they need to, and be okay. You can't say get over, because you never really get over it. um, yeah, they just, and be able to carry on with their lives. That's all I really hope for. I've seen some pretty harrowing things in my life that I don't blame, you know uh, those things, and things. I don't say, oh, it's because of this in my life and how this went and this went and how I was brought up and it was all that, fault. Nah, nah. And all the choices I made when I was under the influence, I don't cop out. I was drunk or I was high or whatever. Nah, I knew exactly what I was doing, and knew it was wrong, and I was so deeply enthralled in it, I just didn't even care anymore. I just lost total care of all things, my life included. Didn't care. All I wanted to do was be numb. That's all I wanted, but it didn't do anything. All it did was bring me more misery, pain, and wreckage, and everything else. And but so I keep forgetting to bring that list out. I want to do a shout out video of all the people. Maybe I'll put it in this video. I'll put the names in there and all the channels I've been watching. Like I was watching what was that guy's name? Duty Ron and Ed Wallace. They're talking about doing a. I didn't get to see his podcast live because I was watching Zav Girl's podcast live on Friday, and but they're talking about doing Forensic Fridays with Ed Wallace. I'm like, hey man, that's pretty cool. I'll do the voiceover if you want. Oh man, do it like the old. Um, remember the monster? I don't know if you guys. Well, these guys might remember the old monster truck um, ads and stuff. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. You know that's how they were. Oh man, I know I'm a dork. It, I'm gonna go in the house. It's hot out here. It's humid, very very humid. It poured yesterday like crazy, and um, and there's hardly any air moving. And I don't want to turn the fan on because it would be noisy. So anyway, I hope you all do well. You know, be good to yourselves. Well, be good or good at it. Good to yourselves, your friends, your family, your loved ones. Um, try to look out for one another. Don't be so hard on people, man. You know, uh, everybody's opinions and thoughts and what they say are based on their lives and their experiences and how they grew up and their environment, and that shapes things. So everyone's different. Everyone's going to see different, think different, say different, and it's just how that is. I think if we, work together as like a collective good, then maybe more things would get done and be done properly. That's what I think. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. So like I said, y'all take care of one another and everything else. And I'm out here. See ya.